Looking at South Africa, the country is divided into 9 provinces. It have a wide range of climate conditions and types of vegetation. It has a high diverse in terms of environment. Looking at the unique social structure of the country, we are having diversity of languages, literacy levels, geographical spread, and population communication abilities. When it comes to environment, all the social structures also affect the way we perceive environment, the way we want to manage it. Moving forward, looking at this part of the map, this is most where agricultural practices and forest plantation are established. This is the greener part of the country. It's also influenced by the warm ocean, which is Indian Ocean. The western part of the country is an arid pollution, but looking around Cape Town, this is where the warm ocean and the cold ocean come together. That's where the transaction takes place. So if you look at the regions like South Cape, we will find out there's a fluctuation of water table, which influence the type of vegetation which is found on the site, and also the fire behaviors. In South Africa, we're having about 11 climatic regimes. I'm not going to dwell much on them. Let's move on. This how they are divided into the map. If you want to read more, you can search the internet. You will find the stuff on the net. And we're also having the climatic zones, about 6 of them, which are dividing the country apart. Moving forward. Also looking at the geographic features of the country, they have an influence on how the vegetation occurs. That will also influence how the fire will behave during fire season. Also, let's bear in mind the issue of climate change, which is a serious issue at present. Moving on, the depths of soil. The soil which are found in South Africa are diverse. There's no other country which have types of soil that we're having in South Africa, which make it difficult for land users to manage them properly. The depths of soil found in South Africa, they have different sensitive due to disturbance. We can see that this type of soil is highly sensitive to disturbance. It can be degraded if it's not properly managed. And looking at this map, this is how the soil forms are distributed across the country. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to dwell much on this one also. Looking at the vegetation distribution, we're having 6 main types of biomes in South Africa. As you can see, due to time, I'm not also going to dwell on much. This is how they are distributed across the country. Let's move on. Looking at fire management, fires contribute to the earth science system, which is a bigger part we need to understand in order to properly deal with the issue of climate change. Fires are driving force of the ecosystem and biodiversity. Fire managers, the perspective before the whole issue of climate change, foresters were only concerned about prevention, protection, and suppression. Never concerned much about the ecological roles of fire, the benefits, understanding the detrimental effects if the land is improper managed. Let's move forward, ladies and gentlemen. On the fire ecosystem, the country, South Africa is one of the countries where we can find 4 different types of fire ecosystem. As you can see, due to time, I'm not going to dwell much on that. For integrated fire management, we need to move from the old days of hedgehog concept, which is only focusing on fire. Then we start to adapt on fox concept, where we put all different disciplines to come up with a single solution, working together, trying to find the interlinking between all factors. Let's move on, ladies and gentlemen. This is how the country is divided in terms of fire ecosystem. The map is adapted from the SA biome. Let's move on. This is the map which I like to a little explain it, ladies and gentlemen. If you can see these red dots, these are wildfires which occur in South Africa, destroy hectares of our plantation. When fires destroy hectares of plantation, the three factors are not balanced anymore: environment, social, and economy. The prices will jack up, people will lose their jobs, environment will be degraded. Then looking at these blue lines, these are indicators of high invasive species, how are invading our country. We need to also manage that. Ladies and gentlemen, let me close up. Fires are playing a big role in managing the land, ecosystem, biodiversity. South African environmental conditions are complex, not complicated. We need to understand each component and how much and how does it interact with the next one. It is also important that we manage our ecosystem properly so that we cannot destroy or suffer the consequences after. That will be all, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your time and attention. Questions?
You listed there in your presentation something about the hedgehog effect and the fox effect. Could you maybe just elaborate a little bit on what those two things are about?
Okay, the hedgehog concept is basically the scientific approach where only, let's say, the fire manager is good on controlling fires, is only concerned about that one. When you adapt to Fox concept, we take the fire manager, environmental scientist, social scientist, we put all these disciplines in so they can find a link between these factors so they can adapt new strategies